I was on my way to a place where I have a dinner meeting for a group with which I am affiliated tonight. So I got here a little bit early. I'm sitting in the car, so I'm not driving, so I'm sitting still. But something came across my mind. Everybody remembers Senator Mark Kelly from Arizona and how he made those comments about Donald Trump indirectly without mentioning Trump. And he talked about people in the military don't have to obey an illegal order when he meant unlawful. And I thought about myself, I thought something to myself, this guy's pretty smart. He's a retired Navy captain, which is a field grade officer. That's the same thing as a full colonel in the Army, an '06. So he's no dummy. Apparently he's very well educated. He became an astronaut and all this stuff. And some people on the left are calling him a patriot. Some people on the right are saying, oh, he committed treason. It was sedition and all this stuff. And I thought about it. I don't think he committed sedition. I think he was trying to foment unrest, and he did walk right up to that line. He stared across it. He looked at it, but he didn't cross it. In my view, he did not commit sedition. Was he trying to foment some discord? Maybe. But I think he put himself out there as a marker, or maybe some of the people higher up in the Democrat Party put him out there because they don't really have anybody who really sets the world on fire for 2028. They'd be foolish to run Harris, and same thing with AOC. They're popular within their own party, but they're going to get shellacked in a general election. They have a couple governors who are somewhat competent and not crazy. Josh Shapiro, Wes Moore, Roy Cooper, Andy Beshear. But the big hands-on favorite right now seems to be Gavin Newsom. That guy could sell a box of rusty razor blades to a hemophiliac. He could sell an air conditioner to an Eskimo. He could take a bunch of anaerobic cells and sell them an oxygen tent. He's got Hollywood movie star good looks. He handles himself on TV. The fact that he's almost run California into the ground doesn't seem to matter. The guy, you say he's got game, he's got gusto. He does. And people would underestimate him at their own peril. But this Mark Kelly guy, he's kind of like real sly. He's obviously, a lot of people on the right don't like him. I wouldn't want him to be president, but he is a competent man. He's competent. And if you had a ticket, say with, I don't know, Mark Kelly and Andy Beshear, the governor of Kentucky, both Democrats, and they're reasonably not crazy, they're not Marxists, that'd be a formidable ticket. Because on the Republican side, it's probably going to be somebody like maybe Rubio and Vance, or I should say Vance and Rubio. Tulsi Gabbard might throw her hat into the ring. It's really hard to say. 2028 is not that far away, but politically it's an eternity from now. But I just thought to myself, maybe Mark Kelly is trying to go out there and take some flack, testing the waters. He could be a very good victim of the Trump administration. So I think he would be a formidable candidate or a running mate. Imagine a Newsom Kelly ticket. Okay? That way, it's not really, they don't have to worry about anybody calling it a DEI ticket. But I just thought to myself, why would he do that? And now he's catching flack, and he might be a dark horse candidate who comes through and could probably be a good running mate if from a Democrat standpoint. And from a Republican standpoint, a lot of Republicans would say, well, you know what? I'm really not wild about the guy, but he's not stupid. He doesn't fumble over his words. He's deliberate. And, there are Republicans who you might have the anti-Trump Republicans who just think of Vance as a younger and bearded Trump, and they might be willing to vote for a ticket with Newsom and Kelly, or Kelly and Beshear, or somebody like that. Josh Shapiro, his name comes up from time to time too. Although there's kind of an anti-Semite problem within the Democrat Party, and Josh Shapiro is Jewish. And again, He's too far to the left for my taste, but he's a competent man. He's competent. And I think a lot of Americans really want somebody who's competent. Um, Competent people in the political arena seem to be in short supply these days. Anyway, that was just a random thought on a Sunday night. Carry on.